I'm going to show you a simple way to increase your close rate without relying on how skilled your sales team are. And here's the wild part. It's so simple, you can automate most of it. At my growth marketing agency, we used to struggle with this exact problem. Every client had different salespeople. Some were absolute killers, while others were not so much. But we wanted consistent results no matter who was selling. So we spent a few months testing, refining our system until we discovered 5 powerful strategies that practically removes the human variables from sales. They work in any industry, from coaching to real estate to local services, you name it. They can turn your business into a closing machine that runs on autopilot. And in this video, we're going to break it down one by one. But before we do, here's a quick question. What's easier? Training your sales team to become world-class closers, or just getting more people who already booked calls with your sales team to show up for that call? See, boosting sales by 200% can take months of training, of coaching, of scripting, and even then, depending on where you're starting from, that jump might not even be realistic. But increasing your show rate by 200%, you can do that in a matter of days. And here's the wild part. Both gives you the exact same result. Let me show you. Say 100 people book a call with your team. If your show rate for your business is 60% and your close rate is 20%, that's 60 calls and 12 sales, right? Now, let's say after months of training, your sales team improves by 20%. Their close rate jumps to 24%. That means out of that 60 calls, you will close about 14 sales. But let's say you didn't touch the sales team. Let's say all you do is increase your show rate by 20%. That means it moves from 60 to 72%. That means 72 people would show up on the call. And remember, your close rate still remains 20%. Guess what the outcome will be? You will still end up with 14 sales. That's it. Same end result. But guess what? It's way easier to accomplish. That's why inside our agency, we started obsessing over show rate. It's faster to implement. It's easier to scale across any business. And guess what? You don't need to fight through the sales team egos or old habits. So in this video, every strategy I'm going to show you is focused on one thing: getting more people who already booked the call with you to show up on the call. Because as you've seen, it has a one-to-one direct impact on how many sales you end up making. All right, let's jump to the first strategy. This is speed to lead. And here's the rule. If all you do is call your lead within 60 seconds of signing up to your landing page or booking a call, you are 391% more likely to close that deal. And this is not from me. This is straight out of a research from the Harvard Business Review and MIT. And we found this to be true in practice. So what I'm saying is this: just calling your leads within the first minute can literally 4x your business overnight. Now here's the kicker. If you wait more than 5 minutes, your chances of closing that deal drops by more than 80%. Guess what? Same leads, same offer, the same salesperson. But guess what? The only difference is timing. That's crazy, right? But here's the problem. Most business owners would never make that call within the first 60 seconds. I mean, they say they're too busy, maybe stuck in meetings, or maybe it's outside the work hours. But with every minute that passes, their leads go cold. So here's what we did exactly in our agency to implement this strategy across all our clients. We implemented an AI system that automatically calls new leads the moment they come in. It confirms their interests, sets the appointment, and even books them straight into a closer's calendar. And here's the crazy part. Most people have no idea that they're talking to an AI. The results? Clients doubling and even quadrupling their results just from this one automation. But if you want to implement this on your own, what you can do is hire one person whose only job is to call every lead within the first 5 minutes. You might not get the same result as when an AI is doing it, but you would notice a dramatic improvement in your conversion rate. However, if you like to use the exact same system we use across all the client businesses we work with, check out the link in the description below. My team and I will set the entire system inside your business so it runs automatically. Now, this brings us to the second strategy. Most businesses don't realize this, But the time between when a lead books a call and when the call actually happens has a huge impact on whether they show up. So here's what we found. If someone books a call that's 3 to 5 days away, the excitement fades. They get distracted. They second guess their decision, or for some people, they just simply forget. And this has gotten way worse with Meta's new algorithm update. If you use Meta ads to get new leads, you want to pay close attention, because now, right after a lead opts into your landing page or sign up to your offer, guess what? Facebook starts showing that lead ads from different competitors. So by the time they show up to your sales call, and that's even if they show up at all, they've already seen a dozen other offer or marketing messages that will create noise in their mind, and that could kill your close rate. The fix? We keep momentum hot. When the call happens within the first 24 hours, ideally the same day, your show-up rate skyrockets. In our agency, we never let lead book more than 3 days out. Our sweet spot is same day or the next day booking. And the data is clear. Just tightening your booking window boosts show up by 30 to 40%. So here's how you can implement this in your business today. Restrict your calendar so leads can only book calls within the next 48 to 72 hours. And here comes the third strategy, because this is all about personalized reminders. Most businesses send boring reminders. They send something like, hey, just a reminder about your call tomorrow. And then they wonder why people don't show up at all. Here's the truth. Those messages remind someone of a task and not a transformation. So we completely re-engineered how reminder works within our agency. So instead of generic notification, we send personalized email and SMS sequence that taps into why the lead booked the call in the first place. For example, if a lead books a call because they're struggling to get new clients, a reminder might say, hey Ruth, remember when you told me you're tired of chasing after new leads and want consistent result? Tomorrow's call with John is going to be the first step towards achieving this. Notice something else? That message connects their reason, not the appointment. And here's a key detail I don't want you to miss. This particular message, the one we just read, is coming from the setter and not the closer. Yes, we have a different reminder sequence that is going out to the lead from the setter. Because if you remember, at this stage, the setter is the primary person the lead has built a relationship with already. Here's also something we do. We send reminders that subtly address common objections. Things like, I don't have the budget, or I need to think about it. We counter this thought before they even show up on the call. And when we do it, we do short stories. We send them proofs. We send testimonials all throughout the emails and SMS. The goal here is personalization. Even one line that reflects their goals or their struggles can double your show rate overnight. This brings us to the fourth strategy, which is surprisingly simple, but incredibly powerful. We discovered that a 30 seconds personalized video message from the closer can boost your show rate by more than 60%. And the best part is this: it takes almost no effort. And here's how it works. About an hour or 30 minutes before the scheduled call, the closer records a quick video on your phone saying something like this: hey Ruth, I'm getting ready for our meeting. It takes out your phone, make sure it's showing the computer screen, and say something like this: just got your details pulled up on the screen, and I'm prepping for this meeting. Can't wait to have you, or can't wait to meet you on the call. I'm looking forward to chatting with you soon. Talk soon. That's it. No script, no special effects, just a raw message from you. And here's what that does. It instantly connects you to that prospect. It tells the prospect that you've taken the time to prepare, that you care about their business, and they're not just another name on a spreadsheet. And when they feel that, they're more likely to show up on that call. And here's the kicker. How you send that video matters more than the video itself. Across hundreds of campaigns we've ran, we found that sending this video via iMessage boosted show rate by another 40 to 60%. And here's why. iMessage is personal. There's almost zero marketing noise that exists there. When prospect gets a blue message, it feels like it's coming from a friend and not a company. And that is why we are crafting the message the way we did it. So we recommend sending this pre-call video via iMessage whenever possible. Remember, it feels personal, it builds connection, and it instantly separates you from every other business that exists out there. And here comes the fifth and the last strategy, and it's something most business completely overlook. Once a prospect books a call with you, they stop marketing. They think, okay, they booked the call, job's done. But here's the truth. That's actually the most critical time to stay in front of your prospect. Because from the moment they book a call with you, they get bombarded by other ads from other competitors. If you've ever run Facebook or Instagram ads before, you've probably seen this. The second someone shows interest in your service, their feed instantly gets filled up with similar offers. So if you go silent during that window, you're leaving your leads completely unprotected. That's why we do retargeting ads. It's a sequence of ads that's shown to only people who have booked a call with you. The goal isn't to resell them, it's to reinforce the belief and reduce doubt. We show them quick videos that addresses common objections. We show them client testimonials that matches their pain points. Short clips that explains what makes our approach completely unique. This little touch point keeps your brand in forefront of their mind while they wait for the sales call. It's subtle, powerful, and incredibly effective. And listen, when someone shows up after seeing a few of this, half the selling is already done. They don't come into the call skeptical, they come in ready to say yes. So there you have it. 5 simple and scalable systems that can skyrocket your close rate without relying on skills. Start with speed to lead, tighten your booking window, personalize your reminders, send pre-call videos, and lastly, retarget them with ads so as to build trust. Do that, and you would notice a drastic improvement in your close rate. If you find this video helpful, do smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and turn on the notification for more videos like this. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.